Good evening, Matthew. How's it going? That was a weird cutoff alert. That was Damn I Am Pretty's notification for resubscribing. Damn I Am Pretty, thank you very much for the resub. Damn I Am Pretty says, apparently quoting a song, but I don't know what song. Um, Damn I Am Pretty says, do you feel heavy? Your eyes drop with grief. Your spirit is wild and your suffering is brief. So you never buckle and bend to the masses. You tend to the game. Chat can tell you what the sass is, and then the room in the comment runs out. So thank you for that. Damn, I am pretty. And thank you for the sub. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. It's Tuesday. I feel like hell because I barely slept last night. So I'm riding high on a wave of caffeine, trying to keep myself alive, and hoping to play some video games this evening. Because that's what we do. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a couple of days since we talked, but I didn't do anything last night. I just went to bed. Like, work happened, and then I had dinner, and then I watched a couple of episodes of Law and Order, and then I went to bed last night, and then I slept like hell. So it's not like I have a lot of interesting content to bring to you this evening. But we met Nil last stream, and we did find the Quen. We found the town of the Quen. And that was sort of where we left off. We had a sit down with the CO. Thus, the title of my stream today. Good old CO. Yeah, what else? I watched Moonfall on Sunday night, I think. Maybe, was it Sunday night? I don't even remember. I think it was Sunday night. It was not good. Moonfall was very bad. I was tremendously disappointed. I was hoping for a Roland Emmerich style disaster movie, and it was bad. It was so boring. I don't know, when it comes to a disaster movie, it feels to me like you've got so Moonfall is the one with the aliens in the moon, and they alter the trajectory of the moon so that it'll crash land on Earth and destroy all life on Earth. I don't even remember what their motivation was. But the problem is, so the thing with disaster movies is you can play with expectations, right? Like, you can do ridiculous things. It's true, they faked the moon. The moon is a mega structure constructed by aliens. It wasn't even really a moon. But the thing with disaster movies is that you can do all sorts of ridiculous things, but you have to have a set of ground rules that the movie operates on, right? Like, it's fine if the physics in the movie don't operate on real physics, but you have to give some justification for the kinds of things that could happen in the movie. In order for those things to have any kind of meaning, you've got to sort of expect them. And my big problem with the movie is that it doesn't lay any of those ground rules. So it's like 1 minute the moon is getting closer. So, like, the tide comes in, and it's a big tide because the moon is closer. And so there's flooding. I'm like, okay, sure, I buy that. But then later it's like the moon is coming, and now all of the oxygen on this part of the planet is dissipating. Okay. At different points in the movie, the moon causes gravity to reverse. And so, like, trucks and cars start lifting off the ground to fall towards the moon, which isn't how gravitational relationships work. And, like, I would sort of get it if it was like, okay, gravity gets lighter because the moon is closer. I mean, like, it's not, like, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. No matter how close you make the moon, it's always going to be smaller than the Earth. And so the gravitational pull of the Earth is always going to be stronger than the gravitational pull of the moon. And if they had done a thing, at one point they just randomly introduced the concept of a gravitational wave, which is a thing they only use one time in the entire movie. They're like, oh, a gravitational wave is about to hit. And people are like, what, a gravitational wave? And that causes all sorts of gravity-based nonsense to happen. And then it never happens again. And so the movie is just a total cartoon show. Like, you never have any kind of expectations around what the next thing to happen is, because they never give you anything to, like, ground yourself in. Literally, from minute to minute, literally anything could happen. And so nothing has any meaning. It's all totally meaningless. The movie is completely without weight or stakes or impact. It's just whatever random crap came into Roland Emmerich's mind from minute to minute could happen. And damn, I am pretty so classic Emmerich. But the thing is, Roland Emmerich has made really good movies. He's made some really good movies, right? He made Independence Day, and, like, at least, you know, that's what I look at as, like, the classic Roland Emmerich movie is, like, Independence Day, which is legitimately a banger of a movie, and it does all these things right. And so Jim Cat says, is it better than Geostorm? And my answer is no. My answer is not. My answer is that it is not better than Geostorm, because Geostorm gives you a set of ground rules and then plays with them. Geostorm is like terrorists have taken over the planet's weather satellites and are using it to create a world-encompassing storm. That's the plot of Geostorm, right? Like, terrorists have taken over control of the weather, the terraforming kind of weather satellites, weather control system, and are using it to create a storm that encompasses the Earth, and they are directing it in such a way as to, like, assassinate people. And so there are rules. You know what the weather does, right? Like, you know how weather works. You know what a big storm is like. And so the ridiculous things in Geostorm are like, the president of the United States has taken shelter in a bunker under a sports arena because he was giving a speech at this sports arena when a, like, monumental thunderstorm hit. And then as he's escaping, lightning hits the sports arena and the sports arena explodes in a ball of fire, right? Like, that's stupid. It's very stupid and over the top. But it all, with the exception of the explosion, which is very dumb, it all sort of operates on a set of, like, ground rules. In order for the arena to explode, it had to be hit by lightning. Even if we don't know what the explosive material in the arena was that exploded, there still had to be a lightning hit. And there's, like, a causal relationship in the things that happen in the movie. And it just doesn't exist in Moonfall. It's just nothing makes sense. It's just nothing at all makes sense. So it isn't fun. It's just profoundly boring. The lesson is, don't make a sports arena out of Semtex. Yes. And then don't have the president of the United States give a speech in your arena built from Semtex. Those are the lessons you should take from this. Did Emmerich write Moonfall? I think so. I don't remember. I wasn't paying that close attention by the time the credits rolled. Anyhow, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Anyhow, movie had Halle Berry in it somehow. I guess she needs work. What a career Halle Berry has had. So that's it. That's really all I've got to talk about. I made some progress on my Gundam over the weekend, but I think I showed you that for the most part. The famous star of Catwoman, yes. And X-Men. And Monster's Ball. Academy Award winner Halle Berry is like, she won a Best Actress award, and then her career imploded. Yes, Swordfish as well, that's right. That's right. Anyhow, that's all I have to say about Moonfall. I was quite disappointed. Swordfish has to be the most stupid movie? No, Swordfish is not remotely the most stupid movie. Swordfish is fun. Swordfish is dumb, but it's like dumb fun. Swordfish gets by basically entirely on the power of like Hugh Jackman being fairly compelling, John Travolta being fairly compelling, and the like bullet time ball bearing bomb exploding shot at the very beginning, which is still to this day a dope shot. I remember, pardon the pun, being blown away by that visual when I saw that movie in theaters. All right. So, where's my phone? I should probably. The visual doesn't hold up. I mean, it's fair. I haven't watched the movie in a while. It's been a long time since I've seen it. All right. So, everybody, please brace your ear holes. Here is my phone. Here is my phone cable. And everybody, please brace your ear holes. Look at that speedy plug-in. All right. So what is the... Oh, I can actually see it. We have points. We have gone, whoa, heavy towards SodaStream bottle this evening. Wow. That is a very unbalanced series of bets. Are you sure, Chathu? Are you sure? Uh, not Kane nor Abel, thank you very much for the resub. Not Kane nor Abel says 18 months. That's a number. It sure is. That's 2 stream babies. All right. Is the prediction done? Can I reveal the result? Or is it still requiring betting? Is betting still ongoing? 32 seconds left in which to make predictions. I'm going to just let it run. While we wait, I'm going to go turn on the AC. go again. Okay. The poll appears to have concluded. So let's see if you were right. Indeed, SodaStream was correct this evening. So, small win for those of you who predicted SodaStream. We have some delicious, I can't believe it's not Sprite this evening. Okay. With that all out of the way, I think it's time we proceed to our video game. Let us go. And I should probably figure out what the next thing I'm doing is. Pharaoh's Tomb. Ghost of Jeff Goldblum, it doesn't look like the prediction has been resolved yet. So you should not lose points. It just looks like you haven't received them yet. Okay, so we're gonna head to Pharaoh's Pharaoh's End.
Off to the big pyramid to fight the Thunderjaw.
Right, I have to go to the big pyramid and fight a Thunderjaw. But also I'm gonna try and catch a moonfish along the way. In the moonfish's garden. Come here, moonfish. Get over here. There we go. Moonfish skins. Any other wildlife for me to murder? Sorry, any other wildlife for me to self-defense? Okay, so from here, where's the giant?
Barbarian! Run, stranger!
The
There's a
machine
killer
will kill
machine
you!
about!
There you are. I guess we're doing this.
What? Ah! Oh god, I have no tear blast arrows. Yikes. Oh, well, that's not so bad. I thought this thing was going to be scary. Uh-oh. Right, laser beams. Those are a little scary. I want your tail. Don't mind me, just getting stepped on. Yeah, step on me, daddy.
I can keep going.
I just want some of that tail. There we go. Why do you have a red brain? What is your... Why do you have a brain window? And why is it red? Wait, I should probably pick up that tail before this fight ends. Just in case I get robbed by the cutscene. Don't mind me, just going for the greed play. Oh, it didn't even count as an apex tail. Just a normal tail. Really? This is the Thunderjaw they were having so much trouble with? Easy peasy. Okay, where's the... Ah, there it is.
Come on over, you. A word.
Hey, all.
You killed that machine!
Sure
Yusino
did.
sent me. I need to speak to Alva.
By all means, then. Open the gates!
Oh, hi, Alva. How's it going?
Alva, I'm glad you're okay.
Oh, you got rid of that machine. But what are you doing here?
There's something inside Thebes that I need. I went to Landfall. I met your CO. We came to an agreement, kind of.
And you're going to help us get in?
I guess so. The whole thing was a little tense. There's something off about that guy. And I don't understand what he wants from Thebes. I thought we found the data that your people needed back on the mainland.
That data will take us years to sift through. The CO wants faster results. Aloy, you have to be careful. He's...
There they are. The legacy tells us that Elizabeth Sobek helped the ancestors cast aside all obstacles. And so it has been today.
You have been true to your word. I'm pleased. Thebes awaits us below, shall we?
All right, well, we're definitely not getting betrayed in the heart of Thebes.
Quite an excavation.
Much of this was flooded. We had to pump a great deal of water out. Behold, the door to Thebes.
A door like no other.
I don't know, I've seen a few doors like this.
Well, you're right about that. It's designed to open for only one man. Ted Faro.
But the legacy tells us that he worked closely with Sobek. He trusted her. Surely she can open the door, and so surely can you.
Not gonna happen. At least not from this side.
You said she was a living ancestor with Sobek's eternal essence.
If I may, Pharaoh, great as he was, did not build his palace alone. We know this from scraps of data we found, the ones that pointed to this location. And we found evidence of passages below. Maybe they were built to aid construction. Or for servants. We can't reach them. The way is flooded and they're too far underwater, but...
Yeah. I can reach them. There might be another way in down there.
You see? With Sobek, there is always a way.
Then do what you must to get us inside.
Okay, so this cutscene revealed one thing to me that, like, revealed that one of my predictions was not the case, or at least seems to not be the case. I was fully expecting CO to be a descendant of Ted Faro. And so, obviously, he's not a clone of Ted Faro because he's not genetically identical. But I was expecting CO to be a descendant in some way of Ted Faro. It's entirely conceivable to me that Ted Faro was cloned somewhere in the somewhere in history, and this is just actually the descendant of the clone of Ted Faro.
That door is all that stands between me and destiny.
Indeed, my CO.
A descendant wouldn't unlock the gene doors, but we have historically seen doors respond to genetically inidentical people with like we've seen Aloy try to open a door and there being like a genetic similarity but not a full match. Find an entrance to Thebes, 149 meters this way and up, it seems to suggest, but I guess not. There is an invisible wall there, yeah. Well, into the drink, because this is where they told me to go in the first place.
This water's warm. It's almost like a hot spring. Look at that thing. It's huge. It goes all the way down to the bottom.
Oh yeah, if I just swim into this lava, that's probably fine, right? Oh, my controller has started to rumble. Oh, my controller is now rumbling a lot. Have I hit an invisible wall, or am I still getting closer? Oh no, I'm still getting closer! My controller's now rumbling a lot. Oh, okay. I've hit a current, and I can't go any further. But that's probably where I need to go. That little hole there.
There's a rupture up there. Maybe a way in.
Ah, we're pulling a reverse Shawshank. Aloy will just emerge from a toilet.
Yeah, this could get me inside.
Well, convenient that the one ruptured pipe led to another more different ruptured pipe.
This tunnel leads deeper into the structure.
I see a problem with this pipe. Oh god. Time to get chopped in half. Oh, we're under the ruins now. Or we're nearly under the ruins.
Stop that turbine around here somewhere.
But what? Oh, that turbine. Well, it's a good thing they made these little palm stations waterproof.
Stop the turbine. Good.
Also, why is that turbine still running after 1,000 years? These turbines were clearly not meant to operate underwater either, given there's like bridges and stuff in here. Isn't this like a Destiny 2 dungeon? I vaguely recall there being a dungeon full of fans like that.
How do I let the Quinn in?
Of course Ted Faro has a gym in his tomb.
Looks like an exercise room?
Here I am again, hiding in the gym, writing to stay sane in this crazy place. I can't believe Grigori's dead. Our so-called spiritual leader was fine yesterday, and then suddenly passed away in his sleep, and no one will talk to me about it. They treat me like a child, whispering behind my back, as if I can't cope with death, even after the end of the world.
Can we get F's in chat for Grigory, please? I don't know, he sounds like he was probably a cult leader and then not really deserving of F's, but still. Rando McVoicelog seemed to think he was important. Oh, Izanda, yes. We definitely became acquainted with Ted Faro over the course of the last game. And as Sam Wonk says, he is yes. He is like Elon Musk, but Elon Musk also started the plague that ended the world. The robot plague. Elon Musk, if all of Elon Musk's driving cars committed genocide against the human race. Which, you know, could still be in the works. We don't know what the robot cars are thinking.
The living area. It's pretty big, too.
Ooh, golden. I don't know. I'm just looking forward. Wait, you know how it's going to happen, right? You know how it's going to happen. Elon Musk is going to integrate Twitter with the consoles in the Teslas. And the AI driving Teslas is going to decide that humans aren't worth saving.
There's nothing normal about a scientist, his daughter, a guru, and well, let's face it, a harem living through the end times in a trillionaire's underground survival bunker. But now that Grigori's gone, I'm worried things will get even weirder. He helped keep Ted stable for a couple of years, sort of. Without him, who knows? And we don't even understand what happened to him.
Ah, yes. All right, cool. So, we got ourselves a sex cult. Good times. Uh-oh, I'm walking towards the objective.
I know everyone's reeling after Grigori's untimely demise. He was a deeply spiritual man who wasn't afraid to rip back the curtain and gaze where few men dare. I've asked Dr. Sumtow to, check on what happened to him. I'm sure he had some kind of condition or something. The main point is that while we certainly miss him, we will go on. Everything's gonna be okay.
I'm sure he had some kind of condition. Ted Faro didn't sound nearly high enough in that dialogue. There should have been like a bong hit sound effect halfway through his podcast with Joe Rogan there. All right, Grigori Fastback's journal. Did I tell Ted what he needed to hear, or only what he wanted to hear? Did I want to lead him to salvation, or was I simply seeking my own? I invited him to consider his being in a universe bereft of the trappings of techno-nihilism. But did he instead annihilate his own past along with the rest of the world? Oh God, what have I done? All right.
Let's hope this is the way to the main door, so I can let the Quinn in.
Why is there a sparkly gold thing hidden in the geometry? Where are you hiding, sparkly gold reward?
Look at this place. It's pretty fancy for a survival bunker.
Fancy.
That looks like some kind of access control.
I love that the survival bunker was this easy to get into. If it was this easy for me to get into, do you really think the robots weren't getting in here? I've seen Terminator. I know how Skynet works. There's my sparkly gold present. No, it sounds like the robots didn't get in, but I'm saying that's implausible.
What about the main door?
Well, they may have been his killer robots, but he still had to hide from them.
Most of Ted's women repulse me, okay? They're like contestants on a housewife sim preening for the hubby's attention. But Brianna, the hollow singer, she's different. She's always been nice to me. And I love her voice, which has been conspicuously silent since Grigori died. She doesn't speculate or gossip like the others. She knows something. I can tell. And I'm gonna find out what it is.
What was with the line read on "She's different"? She's always been nice to me, and I love her voice. Like, a weird choice of delivery there.
Most of Ted's women repulse me, okay? They're like contestants on a housewife sim preening for the hubby's attention. But Brianna, the hollow singer, she's different. She's always been nice to me. And I love her voice, which has been conspicuously silent since Grigori died. She doesn't speculate or gossip like the others. She knows something. I can tell.
Uh-huh. Coconuts Glow 42, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel.
Ah, good. An emergency exit function.
Emergency exit initiated.
Oh, that's a big door.
The door is open. Destiny is upon us. I knew you could do it.
What's going on?
The CO is preparing to enter Thebes.
Yeah, I've been in already. There's not much here. I do like his outfit.
Oh, why are you dressed like Ted Faro?
Oh, no!
I am Pharaoh, renewed. My essence is the same as his. Across the years, across the generations, his soul is my soul. His will is my will. We are sundered in only one way. I need his final testament, his deepest secrets. And now that the door is open, those secrets are within my grasp. When I have them, I will be complete, as he was. I will have everything I need to save our homeland, and, as Pharaoh did, the world.
Okay. I think there's some confusion here about who Pharaoh really was.
No one knows better than I who he was, who he is. Me. The Renewer, greatest of the ancestors, the man who saved the world.
Aloy, undermining the foundations of their cult. Probably not a good idea in the moment.
Come, we will descend into Thebes together, as it should be. Bring her the raiment.
Raymond?
As he is Pharaoh, you are Sobek. For an occasion this momentous, shouldn't you wear proper business attire?
Whoa. No. No, I am not wearing that. No way.
You will wear the proper attire to mark this moment.
Or what?
It is said Sobek valued life above all else. Is this true?
Fine. I'll wear your raiment.
Good. This is gonna get real uncomfortable when I have to fight something and don't have any armor. I like the elbow shift.
Excellent. Shall we proceed?
I don't know, Aloy makes that work. Just knock around clothes
Look at this place. The grandeur.
when she's not saving the world.
Pharaoh's domain.
Is it decent armor? Now I need to know. Whoop.
Breathtaking.
Sobek's. Oh! And apparently I get to keep it because I can upgrade it. How does that look compared to my... I mean, it sucks compared to my current armor.
Excellent. Somewhere in here, Pharaoh left his secrets. Let's go find them.
Your Magnificence, perhaps we should leave guards behind to cover our exits?
Indeed.
What if I just change? You know, I hadn't thought of that, but what happens if I just change? Oh, equip is disabled right now. All right, well, these guys have machine guns, so I'm definitely going to be fighting my way out of
Looks
here.
like the emergency exit function unlocked this door too.
Alva, what are you doing?
Pharaoh's visage, a monument to greatness.
Truly, my CO.
It's a monument to something, I'll give you that.
There's also just a remarkable number of healing items in here, so I'm definitely fighting my way out. We're not getting out of here
The
unscathed.
Emperor will heap rewards upon you for this, my CO.
Great risks bring great bounties, Overseer.
I love the fact that Ted has a statue this large of himself in his own survival bunker. Also, I don't know who said it in chat about Ted Faro's hair could not possibly be worse than CO's hair. But Ted Faro's hair is worse than CO's hair.
I think this way might lead down.
Excellent.
What are the other statues? I can't see them well enough from here to know. They're women with lions for heads, is what they appear to be. CO, get out of my way.
Remember every detail of his, Bohai, for posterity.
It will be its own chapter in your legacy, my lord. Quite a palace Pharaoh built for himself.
No less than he deserved.
Of course, your eminence.
Pretty sure I have full healing items now, so I don't need to worry about that too much. What is this?
Brianna told me that Grigori hacked into restricted files and found out something awful. That Ted murdered important people who worked on Zero Dawn. Did Ted punish Grigori? Kill him for discovering what he did? How could that be? Dad said there wasn't a mark on Grigori's body. His heart just gave out.
All right, well then. Another round of F's in chat for Grigori, I guess.
So hey, this is weird.
I tried to warn you.
Yeah, sort of.
I'll explain everything if we survive long enough.
Oh, I don't like that there's a corruptor there.
Certainly look threatening.
Statues. The guardians of Pharaoh's domain.
Those look horrifyingly active.
Those aren't statues. Look out!
Get the CO out of here.
Guess it's just us then.
Sure would love to have my armor about now.
I can hit them from range.
Oh, it got you.
These things are weak to fire, aren't they?
Don't let it hit you.
Ow.
Good hit. The diviner is down.
Thank you.
The diviner.
Meanwhile, there's another corruptor just like going around doing his thing.
Brianna didn't wake up this morning. She's gone. Just like Grigori. I'm looking up at the giant, hideous statue of Ted in the Great Hall. At his eyes. And I know now that he's watching me. He's watching us all. He's always had power over us. I just never knew how much.
All right. F's in chat for other person that Pharaoh killed.
A hit. Good.
They're done. We should get going.
Oh, right. Brianna. That's correct. F's in chat for Brianna.
Well fought.
Thanks.
Where's Overseer Bohai?
He has decided to return to the surface. A wise choice. We can't afford to lose any more diviners than necessary. So, no more delays.
You, on the other hand, Alva, you're totally expendable. Isn't that great?
Yes, that looks like the way.
What are these statues? Ah, yes, pharaohs. Cool. I'm sensing a real theme here.
When I built this place, when its special systems were designed, I knew what I wanted. Protection, of course. An unlimited power source, that was a given. But also... control. Over every possible eventuality. After all, you never know what'll happen, especially when the human element is involved.
It really is true, isn't it? I don't know. Damn, I am pretty says, I too wish our billionaires had supervillain theming. I just wish our supervillains had taste. Like any kind of taste. It's one thing to be a real life supervillain. It's another thing to like have unlimited money and not have any sense of taste. Where's your sense of the theatrical? So it says, do you think Ted Faro, A, looted a bunch of Egyptian artifacts during the apocalypse to decorate his sex bunker, or B, commissioned a ton of huge, cheap fakes? Probably, given how identical they are, almost certainly commissioned a ton of huge, cheap fakes. Almost certainly. Anyhow, I don't want supervillains with gold-plated toilets. I want supervillains who commission their own likeness in 90-foot tall sculpted marble. In a cave to serve as, like, in a cave designed to serve as their tomb. If it doesn't feel like the kind of location you could walk into and plausibly see Ted Faro spin around in a chair saying, "Good evening, Mr. Bond," while stroking a cat, it's not a sufficiently stylish location for a billionaire supervillain.
Ever deeper we go.
Instead, most of our billionaire supervillains are reclusive hermits. Except for Elon.
What is
Oh god, is he in stasis? Is he actually still alive?
attached to some kind of apparatus? I wonder what it does. An impressive setup. What is it for?
I'm sorry, CO. I don't know. My focus can't read the data here.
What about the living ancestor? Is the data lost to her?
Ted Faro, the lone original human survivor of the apocalypse. Ted's getting impatient. How can I explain to him that you can't really prove an organism has achieved immortality in a day, a week, or even a year? The question literally embodies the idiom, "only time will tell." I have no idea how long his body will survive. All I know is that it will last a lot longer than mine. As far as the therapy goes, we've graduated from 2 steps forward, 1 step back, to 2 steps forward, 1 step sideways. With each treatment, his cells regenerate more effectively. At this point, I don't think they're aging at all. But oh no. But mutations keep popping up, and each one has to be treated individually. So far, my strategy of pharmaceutical whack-a-mole seems to be working, but for how long? And with what side effects? The irony is, I've probably achieved more for the field in these last 2 years than the entire industry did in the last 20, but no one's around to appreciate it. Ted sure doesn't. These days, he doesn't seem to appreciate anything. Signed, Somptow. Oh no. Oh no. Why are you guys
Scan
here
the device, if you
guarding
will.
the door already? How did you come to be here already? What device is it? I don't want to scan that device. Hell no. I have other things to search. Fastback! I never thought Ted would actually do it. I assumed the whole thing was just to scare me, to keep me under control, to show what he might do to Kanya if I stepped out of line or screwed up his treatments. It certainly kept me motivated. What does it say about me? About us? There's so few of us left, and we're still keeping secrets from each other. Such terrible secrets. Such terrible secrets.
Please, scan the device.
Keep your shirt on. I'm gonna scan literally everything else first. What about over through this doorway?
Tell me what your focus reveals about the device.
No, I don't think I will. Did I get this one already?
You did this for him? You put, like, off switches in everyone's heads?
Kenya, you mustn't judge me. I had no choice. If I said no, what would he do to us? What would he do to you? You're my little girl. I was trying to keep you alive.
For what, Dad? Seriously, why? So we can be trapped in this underground nightmare? You know what we have to do. Please.
All right. F's in chat for the Somptows, I guess.
Scan the device, if you will.
All right, let's scan the mutation treatment chair.
Made a minor adjustment to the gene therapy regimen and added a new cocktail to treat the symptoms caused by the mutations. Hopefully, there will be some stabilization after the next treatment. God knows what Ted will do to us if there isn't. The early results were so promising. No signs of aging, no cellular degeneration, but now... Oh, if only I had access to my old lab in Bangkok, or my old colleagues, or my old liquor cabinet. Stop it. Got to stay positive. For Kenya.
You saw something. I could tell. Did the data explain what Faro used this device for?
I think he was undergoing treatments to live longer. A lot longer.
Really? Could he still be alive?
Don't be foolish. If he were alive, he would have kept his essence. It would not have been passed down to me. Remember, he was the renewer. Of course, he would have stopped at nothing to grasp the secrets of life and death. But not for himself.
CO does have a focus, but he has the old version.
Was for
Oh, no, you're right. He doesn't have a focus. He's not a Delver, that's why.
For the Quen. And for his true heir.
Or a diviner, rather, yeah.
You know, I'm starting to think you're right. You do have a lot in common with Ted Faro.
I knew you would see, in time. Let us continue. His secrets await.
Cool beans! This isn't terrible at all!
An automated geothermal energy plant right under the city of San Francisco. A marvel. Even I can run it, and let's face it, I was always more of a visionary than an engineer, which is why I had the foresight to insist on the inclusion of a very unique feature, just in case anyone ever tries to steal my cheese, so to speak.
Uh-oh. So this whole place is going to collapse around us. Reactor report. Sorry, this whole place is going to go nuclear. Reactor report. Weak 50,844. Power 61%. Efficiency 54%. Structural integrity 41%. Base temperature 1,876 degrees Fahrenheit. Core temperature 541 degrees Fahrenheit. Condition nominal. Safe. I don't think condition is nominal with those readings. Just saying. Safeguard operational. Warning warning, structural integrity low. Core vulnerable. Any disturbance may trigger safeguard protocol.
Look at all this equipment. We are getting closer to the heart of this place. I can feel it. Break the door down.
Yeah,
I'm
guys.
going to look for another way in.
Chop chop.
Good idea. It's worked before.
Very well. Get to it.
Yoink. Bye, guys.
Is that a vent of some sort? Not a bad idea.
Now I've left them behind.
Break it open.
Is there anything I should be wary of in here?
She's gone. Did she make it to the other side?
Peace out. Still a lot of healing items in here.
Console. Maybe I can access Ted's files from here.
I could have sworn I saw another data pad from where I came in. But maybe not. Yes, the music's gotten very intense. All right, let's accidentally trigger a nuke.
There. Omega clearance. Got it. What do you have to say for yourself, Ted?
Somtown's dead, along with his kid. Found them on the floor of his office this morning, holding hands. Must have poisoned themselves. I never would have put them to sleep. She was just a girl, for Christ's sake. I offered them life, and this is how they repaid me, by leaving me all alone. But I guess I've been alone since this whole thing began. Alone in bearing the burden. For the past. For the future.
Same old Ted. No matter who dies, he's the one feeling sorry for himself.
Liz's future. Liz's children. Someday they'll come, and I'll be here to greet them.
Womp womp.
My aging has stopped altogether. If anything, my cells are replenishing faster than normal. I just need some time for the mutations to calm down. Time. And energy. Sometimes the reactor can give me what I need to grow strong again. To get my shit back together. So I can greet the kids. They're gonna need me.
All right, so he's either like an ambulatory mutant or he's a brain in a jar.
My guidance. And then I won't be alone anymore.
Faro's secrets. Are they here?
Not the ones you're looking for.
Then they must be in there.
Trust me.
We'll let Ted Faro have
wanna go in
CO
there?
first.
Are you mad? I haven't come all this way to stop now.
Just like, everybody maybe have your weapons ready. For the record. Speaking of which, I should make sure I have my hands on the
Pharaoh's
controller.
legacy is mine.
Is that?
It's him.
Burn it to ash.
Wait, no. Faro has it rigged to melt down if...
No, I'm glad I figured we wouldn't get to see him, but I'm glad we don't get to see him. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm coming for you!
Uh-oh. Who do I have to kill? Who is the one I actually have to kill?
What's that one? Hang in there! What?
Oops. Oh, I used a tear blast arrow. There we go. Ah! No! Bad guard guy. Uh-oh. Okay, you don't have a hat anymore.
Faro rigged the reactor to overflow if he dies. We have to run.
Good times, good times. Oh, God!
We have no choice. I won't fail you.
No!
It's getting hot in here. So pry open the doors. It is getting so hot. Oh, God.
Raise the alarm!
You didn't raise the alarm already when the walls started oozing lava?
Revenge!
These guys are done. Get moving.
Hurry, sire!
Come on.
Out of my way!
Wow! He just threw his bodyguard into the lava. Convenient. Alright, well. Ow! Ow! Oh, God. coins are just a form of currency. Stepping on lava's fine as long as you can afford it. Uh-oh. How did that miss?
My blade will find you.
Thanks, Alva. You know what? He hasn't spotted me. Let's do this the right way. Uh-oh.
We're close now. Come on.
Okay, they're not aggroed. Hey guys, sorry about the arrows to the head. I don't expect the Quen are going to be very happy to see us without without CO.
We found something that will help. Not just your homeland, but everywhere.
But where's the CO?
He's gone. I guess you could say he gave his life to help us attain the secrets of Thebes.
I guess you could say that.
I see. You must think I'm eminently stupid.
What? No.
The CO was an entitled egotist who twisted our beliefs into a sickening, self-serving fantasy. And you expect me to believe he sacrificed himself for scraps of data? It's time for the truth, and it better be convincing.
Well, he pushed his guard into lava and then got crushed by a statue trying to escape.
To open fire.
Hold on. You're right. To be honest, the CO screwed everything up. He brought Thebes down around our ears and died like a gutless coward. But we really did find something down there that will help your homeland. If I can take it and use it. Now, if I have to, I will fight my way out of here, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can just let me go. And then take credit when things start to improve.
Success certainly does sound better than failure. It seems then that our destinies are intertwined. Landfall is open to you. If it will help your cause, you may come and go as you please. But Alva must join you and report back on your efforts.
Fair enough.
It briefly got real Game of Thrones in here.
Value to us. Obviously, we're going back to the flotilla. Alva, I expect your reports to be thorough.
Oh, I thought he was going to have us killed. Oh, and instead, I get to join you.
Glad to have you. But you're going to need a little help to reach our base. Varl, I made a new friend. I need you to meet her at the Quen Ferry and escort her back.
On it. Can't wait to meet her.
Trust me, you'll love it there. Varl will give you a better focus, and all the data you could ever want. Head to the ferry. I'll join you back east as soon as I can.
A diviner must follow the truth, wherever it leads. I'll see you there.
All right, we have discovered Pharaoh's fate.
We should have what we need to capture Hephaestus. But before I head to the ferry, maybe I should stop by Landfall.
For what possible reason?
CO gone. Maybe more Quen will be willing to...
Or Quinn will be willing to talk. Okay, what else have we got on the island? I should have a look around. Stormbird. Right, there's a Stormbird site, which we should go visit. There's an unknown. There's a black box. There's another unknown. So I should probably explore the island a little bit.
Talk. Might be worth looking around the island, too. I gotta change out of these clothes. I can't believe the CO made me play dress up.
All right, back in our cool armor. Yes, undoubtedly I'll be able to help, like, to check in with Kitalo now. I will head back to the base. But I've got things I can do here for the moment. Where am I going? I'm going here to town. This was fully not faster than just walking there. Ah, new data point. Ancestor Primer. To be a diviner is to be both deeply blessed and solemnly responsible. As scholars on the infinite wisdom of the ancestors, the commoners look to us for guidance. We must not forsake our duty to counsel them, however trivial their concerns and predicaments may seem to be. Let this primer serve as a touchstone whenever they are in need of inspiration. If one is beset by fatigue or hunger, tell them to look to the spark Nikita Arand, the ancestor who gave rise to our great empire. Through her wisdom, we overcame stagnation to live in abundance. If one is beset by malady or hardship, tell them to look to the healer, Song Jiao, the ancestor who defied notions of illness and death. Through her wisdom, we strive to push past our physical restraints and live in vigor. If one is beset by anxiety or trepidation, tell them to look to the protector, Eric Vissier, the ancestor who embodied strength in uncertain times. Through his wisdom, we dominated our enemies to build a better future. If one is beset by envy or bitterness, tell them to look to the patron, Peter Chivhumbe, the ancestor who advocated for transcendence in humanity. Through his wisdom, we stifled dissension to form a society greater than the sum of its parts. If one is beset by apathy or hopelessness, tell them to look to the renewer, Data Corrupted. So, we recognize some of those names.
Having a good day? You bet.
Having a good day? You bet! The CO's dead. Got himself crushed under a giant head. Can't think of an end more fitting.
Did you think life would be so sexy? Not that I doubt it.
He got crushed by a big head. That's called a metaphor. Expedition Protocol. Soldiers of the expedition, an important reminder of rules and regulations that must be followed at all times. By now, it should be evident that hoarding provisions will be met with harsh measures. Furthermore, all foraged foods must be brought before our survival experts for identification, categorization, and rationing. All relics found in or near the sunken city are to be brought before Diviner Nirik, Diviner Alva, or myself immediately and without question or hesitation. Failure to do so will irrevocably lead to capital punishment for both the culprit and the next of kin back home. Under no circumstances are you to approach our revered CO unless given a direct order to do so. Should this honor be bestowed upon you, improper conduct such as direct eye contact will be punished severely. For the Quen, for our future, signed Overseer Bohai.
Chin up, soldier. We've got a long day ahead.
Okay, we have 2 quests.
Ancestor, please. It's about my brother. I don't mean to disturb you, but I've run my requests through every channel and I've gotten nowhere.
Just take me through it.
Apologies. My name is Jomar. I'm the weapons officer for this expedition. It's my job to ensure the troops are armed and prepared for what's out there. And I've failed to do so. My younger brother, Oris, his unit was sent to scout the tower on the northern side of the island. They should have returned by now. The Overseer has denied my request for a search party, and defying him would mean dismissal. Or worse.
You think they might be alive?
Oris has been obsessed with San Francisco ever since I can remember. He jumped at the chance to join this expedition. I have to believe that fate isn't cruel enough to make this place his tomb. If you help me, I'll get you access to any weapon in my stock.
If I make my way up north, I'll look for your brother.
Thank you. If it helps, my brother carried an ancestral relic with him. I believe your focus might be able to pick it up.
What kind of relic?
A small metal piece dangling from a chain with a hologram of San Francisco, which is why my brother always had it with him. The diviners speculated it was some kind of beacon, inviting the ancestors to visit the city.
Speculated? So there was data on it they couldn't read?
It was deemed lost knowledge. If my brother truly is gone, could you maybe bring the relic back for me? It meant so much to Oris. I'd like to keep it safe. For him.
Of course.
It's gonna be a little ad for, like, visit scenic San Francisco. From the San Francisco Tourism Board.
Have her on my side in a fight.
We'll figure something out.
How?
I promise you. We'll find a way home.
Harriam, we're never getting that gyro compass back. We're stuck here. For good.
The ancestor reborn.
May we be led to truth.
Just, Aloy, what's this I hear about you never going back home?
Our navigational ships.
They're all gone. Destroyed by storms and reefs, and with them the one instrument we need to guide us across the ocean.
There is one ship that might still hold a working gyro compass.
But it's beyond our reach, beached on an island surrounded by deadly currents. No compass, no way home, no way back to those we should have never left behind in the first place.
Christia.
I mean, to be fair...
You mentioned you left someone behind?
My wife, Meandra. She works the field in the Great Delta. When I was chosen for this mission, she begged me not to come. She was scared I wouldn't return. And like always, she was right. I left without saying goodbye, and now I won't ever see her again.
So the question came up in chat, where are they from? We don't know. We don't know where they're from exactly. It's reasonable to speculate that they're from Hawaii, possibly somewhere in Asia, but it's not known.
So you two are soldiers?
Navigators, actually. I'm Harriam, and this is Christia.
So you two know how to use this instrument?
The gyro compass. Only I know how to read it. The diviners trained me. Harriam was chosen to memorize the charts found in the legacy.
So you can't navigate the fleet without each other?
It is the Quen way.
That's a terrible way.
By one person alone, the greater the risk it'll be used against the Empire, should we be captured by our enemies.
Your tribe sure is cautious.
Except no redundancy.
So what is this gyro compass you're looking for?
It's a device used by the ancestors to help pinpoint a ship's location. But it only works if the readings are compared to a chart.
How'd you get your hands on something like that?
I guess it's safe to tell you, since you carry the gift of the ancestors. The diviners found them on ancient vessels back in our homeland, and modified them so we could use them on our ships. Without them, we're at the mercy of the seas.
You said what you need is on a ship somewhere.
Yes. The ship we were stationed on. The night we approached landfall, a sudden squall hit the fleet. While some ships managed to find safe harbor here, ours ran aground. The crew abandoned ship, hoping the ocean would spare us.
I thought we'd drown for sure. Thank the ancestors we somehow got washed up on a beach southwest of here. Scouts found us and brought us to landfall. Not that it matters. The only ship with the gyro compass is grounded and surrounded by deadly currents.
Okay, well, I can surely help.
Maybe I can help.
Not unless you can fly.
I can't do that. But if I find a way, I'll come back.
I'm betting I'm soon to learn.
Maybe she really can help.
I will not let myself hope just yet, but I thank you for your kindness.
It's finally changed.
Maybe.
On hold. Oh, there's actually like a little base here. I see. Okay, we are going here now.
Jomar mentioned.
I don't understand how it could possibly be like a couple of weeks left in the game. We're over 80% completion at this point.
And it's full of sun wings.
There's not that much left to do.
Your shoulder doing all right?
A rush of air.
So, the math previously was that each percent takes an hour, but the last few streams have gone a lot faster than that. Queen of Fear 427, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. All right, I'm given to understand that the last 20% takes much less time than the preceding 80%. I was informed by chat that the speed of completion picks up in the last stretch of the game. I mean, it's possible that chat lied to me, but chat wouldn't lie to me. Chat's never done that before. You've never let me down, chat. Ooh, green shine. Okay, how does one get up from here to there? Looks an awful lot like my route is to go around. See, I need to get this game complete just because I'm now living in fear of spoilers. Because everyone and their dog has beaten this game already. Actually, that's a lie. Nobody's beaten this game yet. Everybody's been playing Elden Ring. I have nothing to fear. I'll be the first person on Earth to beat this game. Skyrim horsing, doot doot doo doo doo.
I can find a voice recording here.
That's how you do it.
No. Just cut the Harrison too. The remaining ships are concentrating their fire on the lead Horus, but there must be 6 more coming in behind it. And there are several ashore and moving inland further up the coast. Copy that. We'll keep eyes on it. But whatever this Zero Dawn super weapon is, you'd better use it soon or there'll be nothing left.
Final secret. There was no weapon. Just a hope that life could survive. There aren't any more beacons showing up on my focus. This must be the last of the recorders. The Tanakh soldier at the Grove can complete her collection when I return.
That sounded an awful lot like a robot, but turned out to just be a pig. Ah, there we go. Queen of Fear is just doing side quests. What are you? And where are you? You're some sort of inaccessible doohickey.
View from the Overworld. The building doesn't look like any of the ruins around here. Maybe it's underwater now.
Oh. Is that a thing that can happen? There probably will be a marker of some kind indicating where I'm meant to stand. Still too high.
The ruin with the dome. Kind of looks like the one in the image.
Okay, so now I just need to figure out where the bridge is relative to this dome. I'm too close to it now. All right, let's go up, because if I look up... There we go. There's the bridge. Ah, and there's my location. Closer, and I mean, it's fully going to be right there. Maybe not. Come on. Okay, I'm oriented to it incorrectly. Clearly. I mean, it really seems to want... You know what? It's probably this glowing...
There it is.
Called it. All right, Shrouded Heights. Welcome to the Grand Gate shop of our Vista Point tour, brought to you by Miriam Technologies and the Coalition for Environmental Reclamation. The Grand Gate Bridge. Its span acts as a gateway to San Francisco, while the water below is a conduit to the Pacific Ocean, which by 2040 had reached critical levels of human-made contaminants. The clawback era saw massive reductions to seaborne plastic pollution, and Miriam Technologies is proud to continue with that trend. In fact, the new roadway atop the bridge was made with repurposed petroleum-based waste products dredged from ocean waters by our machines. Comments. Emmett, Miriam Technologies deserves our thanks. GLE. Never thought I would get to see the Grand Gate. My journey is almost over. Only one more stop and one more note to leave behind. Rathok. I suppose it's Rathawk. Kind of want to drone drop from the top of the bridge. Ride down would be swank. Big Randy. Glad I don't have to swim around and eat plastic all day. That would data corrupted. Big Randy. Okay, I want to go the other way this time, I think.
A machine that big? She took it down on her own? That's... yeah.
Where am I going? Completely in the wrong direction is where I'm going. Oh god, you're all talking about Pitch Meeting? The Pitch Meeting video series? Series I will never voluntarily watch.
There, on the beach. A Quinn scout. I need to get closer. See if he's carrying a relic like Jomar mentioned.
Everyone that's ever, everyone I've ever spoken to about it tells me that that series is very funny, but I can absolutely never get past the thumbnails for it. It's completely impossible.
I should check that scout for relics. Jomar's brother was carrying one. Frost
Apex Red Eye Watchers, hey?
More dead scouts. I should check if one of them is Jomar's brother. But I'll need to get rid of those machines first.
Conveniently, they die to frost arrows real easy. And that's an Apex Spike Snout. It's not even gonna have a chance to explode. Hey, friendo. Where did you come from? Oh, there's one more over here. And it's making a real mess.
That's all of them. I should check the scouts.
Okay, well. I think I'm a little overpowered at this point. I might be a little OP. Okay, which one of you is the important one?
There's no relic. Not sure if either of them are Oris. But maybe one of them dropped it as they fought off the machines? My focus might show me more. Huh. Nothing. Maybe my focus can pick up their tracks instead? There.
Aha!
Could be Oris. Better see
Find
where it
me
leads.
more. Oh, I scared away that poor lobster.
No relic. Can't be Jomar's brother.
Did he escape? Is he alive? Am I going to reunite them at last?
The machine. It looks like it gave chase, but Oris fought it off.
Where was it?
Plasma's not gonna hurt that thing much.
Oh, a sunwing. Okay.
It looks like he ran inside the tower. Probably to escape those sunwings up there.
Oops.
Tracks end here. They must have climbed up this tower.
Perhaps I have goozled myself. Note to self, don't anger the sunwings. Again.
I need to find a way up this tower.
Okay, I should probably fight the sunwings so that I don't have to fend them off while climbing the tower. Come at me, bro.
Stop looking already.
Are you also just a normal sunwing? You are. Ow. Whoops. Where's Brittle Friend? How do I keep missing like that? No.
I need to find a way up this tower.
Okay, where's the other one? Hey, buddy. You missed me.
It's brittle.
Whew. And loot you. And now I can climb. Oh. Awkward. A third one.
I need to find a
Okay.
way up this tower.
Sure. I'm gonna stand in the plasma just for kicks. Where the hell? There the hell. Oh no, there's two more of them. Oops. Okay, now there's one more. So where did it go? barking around here. Makes me think I can pick something up.
Okay, steady my breath. Think about what's next.
Okay, this time for real.
I need to find a way up this tower.
Ow! Uncalled for. Okay, this time for real. Except that I'm now stuck in the underbrush. Okay.
I need to find a way up this tower.
Up we go. We're really in Assassin's Creed now. I don't know why I didn't just do that in the first place.
Dead end. Maybe if I go outside, I can find another way up.
Oh. Really convenient of them to put all these yellow painted bricks on the outside of this building.
Oh, another close one.
Wait, hold up. I don't think I want to... Oh, no!
This must be yours. But there's only one way to be sure. I better check for the relic.
How did he die in here?
The relic. And my focus picked up data on it. It's not a beacon, it's a tourist map of San Francisco. If the Quen could read this, they wouldn't need to send scouts out blind. I should tell Alva.
Aloy, I'm here.
Alva, I found some data I think Bohai might be interested in seeing. I'm sending it to you now.
I'll pass it along.
Thanks. I better take this relic back with me. Give it back to Jomar. Along with the bad news.
Poor Jomar. I'm stuck in geometry. No, drop to ledge. Drop to ledge. Drop to... Aloy, what did I just say? Drop to ledge. There we go. Okay, where's my next destination? What do I want to do next? I want to go there, which is that way. Jump and hold.
Going down.
All right, straight ahead. You get back here. No! You get back here. Dang it, I should have gone for the gull first. Hello, Erica. Hello, Raiders. Welcome, everybody. How's it going this evening? Come on in and say hi. Presumably you're playing Minecraft again. How is Minecraft this evening? Did you craft mines? Were they good mines? You finished chunk number 10. Cool. That's exciting. Hopefully you had an enjoyable time doing that. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna save that. That was my Slack, everyone. Just so you're aware. All right, let's go fight a Stormbird. Oh, hi there, Mr. Slaughterspine. How are you?
Should do the trick.
I guess we're fighting a Slaughterspine. Uh-oh. It noticed me. That isn't good. Hey, Zafty, thank you very much for the gift sub, and congratulations to Jibcat.
Oh, not happy to see me?
Oh god, it noticed me. Alright, well, I guess we're just going hot. Okay, this is not good. Do not like. Not one bit. So, Cephalope, yes, I have fought one of these without the high ground. Although I didn't do it particularly well there. I have fought one without the high ground. Maybe I'll just swim past it. Oh, why did I do that? Oops. Nothing to see here. It's like, huh? What was that noise? Come on, turn around. Ah, heck. Double heck. Come on. Pop it off. You know, for the amount of effort I'm putting into popping this tail, I'm sure not having much luck at it. Let's go. Twice! Twice it moved its tail on me. Ow.
Weapons off. Gotta get to it.
Ow! Whew. Lucky, lucky. Oh no, its frost is declining. Can I have a second, please? Jeez. Ah, crap. That's annoying. I did say I was overpowered, and then I walked into a fight with one of these things in incredibly close quarters. Gonna just stay underwater. All right, walk on by. Show me that badonk. I do wish this thing fired a little faster. Oh, come on. What a weak sauce miss that was. What the hell? It just stacked 3 of those right on top of each other. Okay, game really doesn't want me to go that way. So what if I go this way instead? Maybe I can avoid the terrible fight with the giant monster. I'm gonna let the robot win for now. That's not to say I'm never gonna kill it. Discretion is the better part of valor. Oh, a charger mount site. All right. Oh, I've discovered a metal flower. Where have I discovered this metal flower? I've discovered a metal flower? Have I, though? Ah, there it is. Jim Cat, as long as your Discord account and your Twitch account are linked, the Discord will show up for you in your linked servers, but it might take a while. It sometimes takes an hour or so. It's not immediate, so just check again later. It's true. As if by magic. Where the hell? How have I run past this metal flower twice now? Okay, clearly what I meant to do is be on top of this structure and fall into it. So now the question is how? Oh, that looks promising. There should be some indicator of a thing I can climb, right? Oh. I am very smart. Huh. Okay. Let's go here. Fix it. What sort of animal am I in trouble with at present? Uh-oh, am I just running towards the slaughter spine again? Sure am! That's definitely not where I want to be. Okay, let's try this again. We have a Stormbird to go fight. Ah, there it is. On top of the Grand Gate Bridge. I wonder why they renamed it. The Golden Gate trademarked, maybe? Okay, it seems to indicate that the Stormbird site is actually over here. Ah. Hiya, friendo.
It won't hold.
What if you came down to a distance where I could shoot you? Uh-oh. Aloy, get over there. Quickly, while it's brittle.
Hit the armor.
Does anybody remember what the good part of a Stormbird to break off is? You say the storm part, but I kind of think it's the bird part. Get frosty. Ah, I turned it acid again by mistake. Oh yeah, knockdown with the taint shot. Okay, now that I've killed it once, does that mean it will be replaced by an Apex Stormbird next time I come back? Is that how that works? You want to come out at night for a higher chance of an Apex. Interesting. I presume that's why there's a shelter right there.
Better fill up while I can.
Okay, time to Skyrim horse my way up here. This sign can't stop me because I can't read. There's no way to climb the cliffs of this island? Oh, see, now that sounds like a challenge. It really does seem to not want me to climb the cliffs of this island, though. Disappointed. Yeah, that is an invisible wall. Okay, well, that ends that quest. Vista Point.
Refreshing, I guess.
And this should be the last Vista Point, I think.
I wonder if there's another cauldron with override data on that one.
Okay, now, let's... What if I just killed you and you didn't try to harass me quite so much? What if you stayed in a stable location in the air so that I could fight you without all of this nonsense going on? Oh, geez, the acid overrode its plasma buildup. Unfortunate. Oh, I knocked its beaks off. All right, then. We've just gone full rapid fire on this thing. Oops, it's still alive.
Now's my chance.
All right, let's find this vista point and get it over with.
Okay, one more Vista Point image. A lot of towers in this one. It looks like it was taken from somewhere really high up.
Somewhere really high up. Like that? Higher still. So it is going to be... Is it going to be that thing? Or is it going to be... I don't think... Oh, it could be there. Okay, I'm still in range over here, so that's good. That means I'm probably heading in vaguely the right direction. It is going to be up there. Oh, God. Okay, how do I... Maybe I don't. Maybe it isn't up there. Maybe it's up there.
Wherever this image was taken, I think it was from somewhere almost as tall as the buildings. I could get a better view from the top of that metal tower nearby, but doesn't look like there's a way up there. Guess I should come back later.
It's gotta be... Oh. That's my warning that I can't do this one yet. But it's gotta be from up there. Oh, no, it's fully from right there in the tower, but I can't do this one yet. Okay, but we did get a data point. All right, so this is a conversation between Elide and Millie. You on for some crawling tonight? Checks to see if there's anything else to do, sees nothing. For sure, I'll bring my dad's new scanner, low signature. Shouldn't get picked up by the police drones. Where'd he get that? He's always buying prepper gear. Can't help himself. We've got stacks of water packs and MREs. Didn't even notice when I added a new wetsuit to his last order. You might need it tonight. Satish has found a tower out in the bay. He thinks there are some sealed floors in it. Ooh, deep spelunking. Yeah, if you're into pre-inundation vintage stuff, meet me at the old Cineplex. We'll go out from Data Corrupted. Okay, well that means that I'm more or less scuppered here. I like that this Slaughter Spine site just isn't marked. What are you, precisely? Okay, well, we do have a quest to turn in here, so let's do that. Because this will get me access to weapons.
Ancestor, you've returned.
Hi!
Did you?
I'm sorry.
How did he die?
The tower was a sunwing nest. He went in there looking for cover, but he was holding on to that when I found him.
Horace.
I read the data on it. It had a map that can help your people get the lay of the land without risking more scouts. All of us sharing it with Bohai right now. It's a good thing your brother protected it.
I'd trade all the data in the legacy to have my little brother back. But I'm glad that something meaningful came from his death. As promised, you now have access to my weapon stock. If you bring me the right resources, I can make you anything you see there. Actually,
oh, hey!
Give this a try. One of our best.
Free stuff!
If it's of use, you know where to find more.
Thank you. I'm really sorry for your loss.
I know you are. And I'm grateful.
All right, we got the Elite Canister Rope Caster. Let's compare it with one I have. Elite Rope Caster, Elite Canister Rope Caster. Interesting. I haven't gotten used to using the canister rope casters at all because I haven't used them. Weapons. What have we got? Anything decent? No. Coils and weaves. Anything good? No.
Another time then.
Okay, we are going to go back to base, I guess, since that's the next thing for us to do. Return to the base. But before I go inside, I'm just going to take a momentary break. I will be right back. Please hang tight. Hello, everybody, and hello, Raiders. Welcome. Max, thank you very much for the raid. I see you came in. Everybody, if you're not already following Max, please head on over to twitch.tv/sharkfists and give them a follow. Max is good people and deserves your eyeballs. Hello, Raiders. Welcome. We are ready to move on, so let's do this. Is everybody going to have dialogues again? They are. Okay, so Gaia wants to chat. But presumably, Katalo should be ready to chat as well. Okay, let's just talk to everybody.
Aloy, you think we can talk?
Hi, Aaron. What's on your mind?
There she is. Heard you had an interesting time at Thebes.
Maniacs, lava, what's not to like?
I'll remember that next time I go traveling.
At least I got what we needed to trap Hephaestus.
Good thing I got my gear ready then. Oh, before I forget.
Lighting change!
Here. Something to commemorate our mission. We did good together.
Yeah, we did. You look tired.
Ha! You never want to hold back, are you? I've just been making sure that I got
Jeez,
everything
Aloy.
down for this mission of yours. I wouldn't want to be the usual screw-up out there.
You'll do fine, Erend. Have you spoken with Alva yet?
Yeah, when she's not reading the archives like a giddy kid drinking her first ale. She took to that new focus quick, that's for sure. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. But I can see why you two hit it off.
Yes, she didn't try to kill me immediately.
I should get going.
As soon as you want us heading out to those cauldrons.
I'll give you the heads up.
From the look on your face, I'd say the mission was a success.
I got Omega clearance. Is everyone ready to head out to Cauldron Gemini?
As soon as you give the word.
Did Alva make it here all right?
Our new Quen friend. The moment she laid eyes on the archives, she jumped on them like a long leg.
Sounds about right. Once Gaia is back up and running, I expect you to put all your training to good use.
The seeds have been planted. All they need is a chance to bloom. What?
You got that from Zoe, right?
That was pretty good. Zoe liked it.
I'm glad you and Zoe found each other.
Don't forget, you're to blame for that.
Now that I have Omega clearance, we can grab Hephaestus and finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging Thunderjaws.
Better them than us, for once.
All right, farewell.
To Gaia.
Of course. Let us know when we're needed.
We do have to have a chat with everybody though, so I need to find what's her butt still. Hi, Zoe.
Welcome back.
Good to be back. Have you met our new Quen guest yet?
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base. Varro gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data we had here, she turned so pale I thought she'd faint on the spot. We showed her to the archive room so she could see for herself. She hasn't left the place since.
Sounds like Alva. Read anything interesting lately?
I found out the old ones use leaf infusions like the Utaru do. Tea, they call it. Apparently it helped soothe them. That and some sort of scented wax they used to cleanse their aura. Plus something called bubble baths.
But the tea, for some reason, in the early 2000s, they really started spilling tea.
Anything interesting happen while I was away?
Aaron told us how you tracked down the Oseram supplying Regala with machines. In fact, he's quite adamant about relating the tale at least twice a day. But I can tell it meant a lot that you asked for his help.
I wouldn't have been able to track them down if it wasn't for him.
Yes, that's right. The ancient texts of Bath and Body Works.
How are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron's been busy scouring data on his newest obsession. Apparently the old ones wrestled machines as some kind of performance. Called it metal versus meat. A must-see battle between steel and flesh, as Aaron likes to put it. You'd think we have enough of that going around as it is.
The land gods we made whole.
How to go with the chorus after we fixed the land gods?
They were shocked when I told them that our lands would soon be on the mend. I thought Fane's eyes would pop out of his head.
All right, I've definitely already heard this before, but it's weird that it's still in the dialogue options.
All their preaching about meekly accepting our doom was exposed as rot. To be honest, I found the conversation to be highly enjoyable.
I'm glad. You deserve it. They're lucky that you never gave up on saving them.
All right, goodbye.
I need to get going.
Right. You've retrieved the Omega clearance. That means we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. I'll make sure my gear's ready.
Hello. Alva, how's it going?
Aloy!
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor.
Really? One of these?
Speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall.
Okay, here we go.
I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek, but even so, you're different.
Yeah, we are. I hope everyone's been treating you okay.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming. And they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing. Back home, diviners can only share data with the permission from the overseers.
Sounds restrictive and stifling.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
We're really enjoying this net neutrality thing they've got going on.
I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover, with this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process. This could revolutionize how diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the overseers would actually let us study.
You wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
A diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this. And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden held within them. But I was sent here to help you. I would be remiss to ignore any truth laid before me. Maybe it'll help the Quen find their way back to the path of truth.
That would be nice. A little less culty.
Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the legacy.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
Well, it's alright. I'm definitely gonna murder Eric,
Tilda,
so...
Verbena, and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the diviners haven't recovered.
Oh god, there's so much.
Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire, like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
Maybe don't refer some of this information back to them.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Faro, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Faro, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the diviners discovered that Faro spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named CO, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire, the living embodiment of Ted Faro, a renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
Tell me more about the
You
expedition.
said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. And that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse, but nothing improved the CO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door, and more convinced that the title of CO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CO became was a complete perversion of what principled diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
All right, now tell me about Bohai.
So, Bohai, your overseer. Will he run things better than CO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean.
I mean, that's a
But
step
he's
up.
hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right. The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
You don't say.
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners, peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone, not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
It sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that.
All right, that's Alva's whole life story.
I need to get going, but if you need anything...
All I need is to help you succeed in your mission. The plan Gaia told me about, to capture Hephaestus, it will help set things right.
I hope so.
Then I will do whatever I can. I promise.
Okay, so now we need to go downstairs and check in with Beta. Oh, nope. Beta's locked out. All right, then I guess we're going upstairs. To have a chat with Gaia.
Welcome back.
Hello, Gaia.
Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
Oh, of course it has.
With your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct, but the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by two clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of two operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay.
Well, that's better than 35.
Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy.
That's a big ask.
Get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
Also, I forgot to talk to Catalo.
Is your focus acting up again?
That's fine.
I can take a look if you want.
Nah. Usually works if I flick it a few times myself.
Hello again, friendo.
Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini.
Were you able to finish the new arm Gaia was helping you with?
Indeed. I was hoping we could discuss it, if you have a moment.
Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tenakth. Her mind is sharp, that much is certain. but it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me, she's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word for it.
Did Aaron tell you we found the people who gave Regalla's rebels the power to override machines?
He told me of the battle. I suggested he etch this victory on his fighting arm with one of our inkers.
Is he going to do it?
He didn't say no.
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the Old Ones.
And?
I looked up this Pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by a mistake. A single miscalculation. There is no glory or honor in such a fate. Only hubris and pointless death.
That about sums it up.
Okay.
You wanted to talk about
Let's
your
find
arm?
out more about the arm.
Indeed. It's time to test it. And I want you to be there.
Okay. How are we doing this?
Not how. Where? Will you meet me where we felled Regalla's tremor tusk? Right where the river bends?
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there. I promise.
Then I'll let you know when I get close.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Alrighty. So long.
I have to go now.
Then do not let me keep you.
Like I said, I'll call you when I'm close to Regalla's old outpost near the bulwark.
May the Ten guide your way.
Alrighty. Let's head outside. Okay, so quests. Side, what was lost? Map. Alrighty, and we are going this way. I don't want to fight you, so please leave me be.
Damn it!
Oh wow, I don't have a ton of ridgewood in my inventory. You know, maybe I do want to fight these. On second thought, no, I don't.
No one is climbing that mountain. Not even me. Those Tenakth were right. I would need to fly to find out what happened to Farika.
There we go. I located the shelter. Great. Okay. Let's go back to the meeting place.
This is where Kotalo wanted us to test out his new arm. I'm not sure what he's... Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly. Thank you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
For the fallen marshal!
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
All right, fair play to you, Kotalo. Why does the game think I'm under attack all the time?
This is it.
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see. Come.
Okay.
All right, talk to me, Catalo.
I wish to test the arm on that. It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
I'm honored to help.
I like the Wolverine claws there.
After you. Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
Kablooey.
That will hurt it! You are well trained. Take them down!
Come on, get its ears. Ow! Catalo, didn't you say you wanted to test the arm? I don't believe you hit it even one time. I mean, I guess that's a test.
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it, but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The Ten be with you, Aloy.
Right, thanks, Catalo. I'm pretty sure your cutscene has wiped out all my pickups. But thanks anyhow. All right, so on hold. I still don't know where that quest is. Tides of Justice. Rebel fugitives raided Tide's Reach and escaped out to sea. The Tanakh in the village seek justice but are unable to pursue them due to the treacherous waters. Okay. All of my side quests are locked at the moment. That does seem to be the case. We have some jobs. Apex Elemental Clawstrider Heart and a Dreadwing Primary Nerve. All right, then. Well, I guess that means we're kind of done for the evening. Oh, I guess we could do some arena. I guess we could do some arena. Oh, no, I haven't deposited the black boxes yet, actually. Good thinking.
All this sweat, and I'm still not cooling off.
After I heard about your big win, I dusted off. You may pass. The 10 stood firm. The Tanakh welcome. So will we. You're a scab.
I fully don't remember who I was meant to turn in the
If
black
you've got
boxes to.
You're worthy of our gear, champion.
Chief's champion.
I know.
My strength is yours.
What can I do for you, Aloy?
Trade in tags. I guess I can do that.
Some more tags for you. I'm never happy to get them, but hopefully they'll comfort the squad mates and families of our lost soldiers. Here, what you've done is extraordinary.
So long.
Well, I guess I should go. Safe travels.
All right, we got some stuff. Black box is inside the museum. Okay.
Face off against machines and prove your worth to the clan.
Greetings, warrior. The visions are renewed. Let us receive their wisdom.
Be proud. Good to see you, Regala. You've earned this soldier. Regala will fall.
These new visions. With your blade amongst us.
Now I just have to remember how to get into the museum.
Okay.
You should know that I got some new pieces. Look at them. May the 10 guide.
Trade, maybe? Free passage over the borders?
Their voices shall speak forever.
Okay, we have a friend there. That's right. Here we go.
Are you the only one listening to these voices? Oh, no. The others who captured the Oseram Delver heard the voices from these ancient warriors too. They spread the word, and now a lot of people are talking about them. Soldiers are interested in old battles.
Okay, trade in recordings.
Hey, I have some more of the voices you're looking for. I'm sure I can learn much from them.
Okay, scorch. Wait, hold up. Okay, well, I do need luminous braiding, so that's good. All right, we've just bought one of everything.
That's the last of the voices I can detect. You found them all. I was worried that the Delvers would have looted them before they could be recovered. The voices of these ancient soldiers deserve to be held in honor, not sold as entertainment. I will make sure everyone who comes to listen knows that it was you who saved them for us. From one recording to all these, now I have the chance to learn so much about this forgotten war. Thank you. It will make me a better soldier, a better Tanakh.
Hey! Wings of the 10. All right, let's have a look at that. Wings of the 10. Death flies on the wings of the 10. Passed down from one elite champion to another, this prized weapon has rallied Tanakh troops and claimed decisive victories. I mean, that sling is pretty dope.
Moments later, the entire grove was filled with lights.
Like the days of the first Tanakh.
Even more. The truth of the visions was revealed to us. Then, we gathered here and listened to Faraday's words.
And this was the same message Chief Hikaru saw.
Oh yes. Unity against our common struggles. Peace instead of war.
I wish I could have seen it.
Aloy.
All right, let's talk to these two.
Just telling Cavo how you revealed the visions after Regala's attack on the coal route.
I've always wondered what Chief Hikaru saw and heard the day he conquered the Grove. Now we know.
I'm sorry you don't get to see it too.
It's okay. I know a chaplain who was there.
The deeds of the Ten have always inspired us in battle. Now they will guide us towards peace as well. All thanks to you, Aloy.
Nope.
Cool.
The visions of the Ten are renewed.
They are indeed.
By the way, I hear she stopped a war in the East. Good day, champion. You should see her spear in action.
Okay, where's my campfire? There it is.
In the name of the Ten, Hikaru's champion. You can pass.
All right, and now I am going to call it a night because it is coming up on 10 o'clock and we don't have another quest to bite off, and I just don't think I have Arena in me tonight. So everybody, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. It is a genuine thrill stream for you, and I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. I'll be back tomorrow, same Matt time, same Matt channel, here on twitch.tv/Wiggins, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and we will carry on with more of the main quest, in fact, of Horizon Forbidden West. So please do tune in. Until then, you can always follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Matt_LRR. You can check out my VODs on my YouTube channel, which I've linked for you in chat. And I have a Discord server, which, as Jibcat learned today, you can join if you are a subscriber here by making sure your Twitch account and Discord account are linked in Discord's backend, where my server will appear to you as if by magic among your linked servers. That's it. That's all. Let's have a quick look online, see who is streaming that we can throw to this evening. And the answer is Jordan. Jordan is streaming, and Jordan is playing Fortnite, of all things. So everybody hop aboard this raid train, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Until then, so long, have a great night, and goodbye.